John McConnin. Today we're going to be looking at the stats and discussing whether, hello YouTube too, we're going to be discussing whether you should be buying or selling in 2019 and actually what's going on in the market. I just realized I did, in terms of my normal preparation, I didn't even look to see if my hair is combed, and it's not. Hopefully that I had a few apps open before. Hopefully we're not lagging too much between what I'm saying and what you're seeing. But really, it doesn't matter because we're going to be going over to the stats right now. So winnerscheck.org is my website. Let me just, well, you can see that. This is not earning them, but that's the second training today. This is just me at winnerscheck.org where you can see some courses. And we're just going to do the stats real fast. There's a follow-up to a few months ago when I said it looked like February. Contrary to the reports, everyone thinking the market was tanking because we did sort of go down in the fall. February had a nice little jump, and it's like a ship. The momentum starts going, and it's hard. I feel like I sort of said, hey, it might be getting good, and it looks like. Let's just talk about San Diego. This is price per square foot average that we're going to be looking at over on the other screen. Let me take away the lower third, and first we'll talk about the stats, and then we'll talk about what I think, maybe what you should be considering. So average price per square foot in San Diego is going up and down. Pending sales, wow. Sold listings, wow. Month inventory's tanking. I think it's all about interest rates, but you never really know. I mean, that's pretty strong for San Diego as a whole. Now, I hate the way they split up. I like to say Carlsbad, but they're going to make me pick a Carlsbad. I don't even try to be consistent here. So South, that's price per square foot. That's didn't jump last month, but let's see. That surprises me. So let's pick where I used to live, a Zip in Carlsbad. Yeah. So sometimes it's just a few homes that make a difference there. Let's go Carlsbad West. Let's go Carlsbad West. Oh, look at that. Carlsbad East. Okay, so Carlsbad's actually everywhere I looked, and I looked 4 or 5 towns just so I knew what I was talking about when I got on, looked similar to that. Which is it's gonna make my wife happy. My wife wants to. It was gonna cost so much to redo her home. She wants to move to somewhere a little bit bigger in Poway, and I'm thinking that we're gonna have to spend like 30% more to make a difference. And this is gonna create a family problem for me. I don't know about you guys, but these are the stats. And, I think if interest rates are not going to tank, when is California going to... Well, that's interesting. Carmel Mountain Ranch, average market times tanking, prices going up, average price per square foot, pending sales, new listings, they went up, sold listings, they went up. Let's look at some of the luxury areas, and then we'll come back and look at a few more. La Jolla. La Jolla can beat to a different drummer, but apparently it's not right now. It's bouncing around. When you don't, let's see how many sales we're looking at when they do these things. So it's 50. Wow. Okay. So let's look at I don't know. I hardly ever look at Solana Beach, where I also once lived. I mean, I've lived in San Diego for a few years, since 1988. So I've lived a few places around here. Sold listings, price per square foot. Woo! That's interesting. So the average is way up, but the median is a little bit down. Let's see how many there were. Yeah, that's because there's not that many. Now, I don't know. Let's pick Vista. I'm going to just stick on the price per square foot. Interesting. So let's see. What the month inventory is actual. Interesting. So they a lot of sold listings. That's sort of interesting. Let's go with San Marcos, or San Marcos as they used to say when I moved here. A lot of people, like when I was living back in PB, and the older people used to say San Marcos. Wow. Now I would think with a purchase pending sales like that, let's see if there's just tons of new listings to cut now. I would think so. You would think that this means price per square foot shot up, right? No, it didn't shoot up. Interesting. Prices might be going up soon with that supply situation. I don't know. I never look at. It's not that I never do. I haven't looked at Oceanside in a while. So let's look at price per square foot. Did I look at Del Mar? No, I didn't. Del Mar average median, probably not a lot of solds going on here. 20, not too bad. Price per square foot average, bouncing around. Active listings, so I would imagine, yeah, we sort of saw that. All right, so what does this mean? Well, I'm not seeing from the data here, and from being out there with buyers. Last fall, the buyers had a selection. I'm thinking that they may not. And buyers, this is the time of year where you might find the really nice. If I'm looking to buy, I realize prices are going up and prices could go down, that interest rates could change. We get an exogenous shock to the system. Energy prices could spike. There could be all sorts of issues. Stock market could collapse. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm not trying to make any predictions. I'm just saying, like, holding the status quo. If we look in the past as analogous to now, if you want to have a good selection or a chance to get the really nice homes in the area that you're going to have to pay up a little bit for, but it's not going to be the homes that you drive down the street where the lights go in the windows, or it's not going to be on the corner with the noise. Or, I mean, they may be, but at least with those houses, you're going to say, well, this house for there is for sale and it's this. Your house is inferior to that. Let me make you an offer here. And maybe those people will be feeling it after a while because the other houses are selling and theirs is not. So now's the time maybe to make your move, because I'm not convinced later when prices get soft, they might have gone down a little bit in the fall. I know they did in Poway. But normally when prices get soft, they're getting soft because the really nice houses are already sold, and these are frequently ones that have been on the market longer, and then mixed in with some nice properties too. So I'm thinking, if I'm a buyer, which I may be, because of my wife, I'm thinking now's the time to be looking, because hopefully we're gonna have that typical spike of inventory from the people selling their homes, so that people can be positioned for schools in the summer and then the fall. And I'm going to be ready to snap up a home if I can afford it, and it's not one of the ugly ones, right? I mean, the ugly ones you can probably buy all the time, but the nice ones, they only come on the market, and they only come on the market for a little bit of time. So that's my approach if I'm a buyer, and I'm not considering could there be a collapse. I'm just saying, hey, based in the past, prices go up. We have, California has, it's just a ridiculous economy, right? We have everybody who's making money trying to crowd into the school districts that are good. And there are people making money. I mean, you go through Carmel Valley and you see $2 million houses with that much room between them. There are people in the tech sector and biotech with money. There are people who move here with money. It's amazing, right? But so be it. It's the weather. Now, if you're a seller, this brings up, it perfectly brings up this issue. Why would you be paying a buyer's agent 2.5%, 3% right now? I understand that mistakes don't want to be made, and that you make money, so you're like, I can pay someone else to do it, and that makes sense to pay something to a listing agent to help you represent you, sell the home, do the paperwork, pick a good strategy so that you can get close to top dollar. But I would bring up, I hope you call me. Or you go to winnerscheck.org and sign up for our buyer's course. Or you call me. Or send me an email. 760-896-4663. Go to winnerscheck.org for the course, the seller's course, and for the buyers for that matter too. Basically, I'm on those pages. I'm going to put up links. Right now, the front is nice, and there's links, and I've set up the community. The seller community is pretty fleshed out, except for the live training. The buyers community could use more. I've got to put the solar in there, because solar is still the best deal in the market, especially you buyers. But give me a call, and I would just say, look, if your listing agent is forcing you to pay 2.5-3% to the buyer's agent, they're really trying to make you pay them 5 or 6% in most circumstances. If your home's a wreck, that's another story. But there's inventory most of the time. So if there's inventory over you that's a superior home, in all likelihood, that's going to cap your top dollar. Now, if you can get there easily, which you almost always can in this market, why are you paying 2.5-3% to the buyer side? Just put the home. You can put it on the MLS. If the MLS is getting sued about locking in buyer things, so now you should be talking to your agent about only putting it up for $100 or $200 on the MLS, and that's going to cover all your bases. Do the social media marketing, put it up on the MLS, and only offer a few $100 for. Consider talking to your agent about that. Most of them aren't going to do it. They're certainly not going to do it probably at big brokerages, which is maybe why they're getting sued when you think about that. But I'll do it. So you can go to winnerscheck. I'm going to have to put up just frankly a quick consult page at one of these sites. I don't have it yet. So just right now, winnerscheck.org is the way to go, or call me at 760-896-4663. I'm about to put up some more training, so don't be surprised if you see a few more of these in the rest of the evening. But before I started talking about it, I wanted to know what was going on, see if the follow through had happened from February. It did in most towns, and it did it more than I expected. Happy home buying or happy home selling. Talk to you later. Bye.